Hi guys, and thanks for stopping by. So today I am going to be making an avocado soap. So I have been eating a bunch of avocado toast, but I ran out of my English muffins and I still had this little sliver of avocado, and just looking at it and I'm like, I have a fragrance for that, let's do it. So that I just put my sodium lactate into my lye water, which also has my Tessa silk. This is all of my oils and butters with my milk powder and my kaolin clay. So I kept 1.5 ounces of my water out to blend this avocado with. I'm gonna put it in with my oils, and then I'm gonna blend that with my stick blender so that I can be certain there are no chunks of avocado in there, because while we want the avocado puree, we don't want avocado chunks. That would be rather unpleasant. I love avocados. Do not love avocado chunks in my toast. Not in my toast, my soap. Sorry, I have avocado toast on my brain if you can't tell. So I do not love avocado chunks in my soap. So I'm gonna get this in there. Give it a quick blend, make sure we are nice and smooth, and then we'll add the lye to it from there and get going. Okay. So we've got that blended, should be good, should have no chunks of avocado. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my lye water to it and get that blended to a really light trace. And I'm going to split it off into 3 different colors and go from there. Okay, so today I'm going to be using some martini olive green, some yellow pigment powder, and then I already mixed this one, but this is some evergreen, which is also from Crafter's Choice. So all of them today are from Crafter's Choice. So I mixed the evergreen. For some reason I did not mix my other 2 yet. Makes a lot of sense, right? So let me just get these mixed together. So today's fragrance I'm using is Avobath. It's obviously a Lush knockoff, and the one I'm using is from Aztec. So funny story, it is notes of clove, citrus, lemongrass, lavender, woods, and layers of musk. There's not a single fragrance anything to do with avocado, and it doesn't smell like avocado. It smells like, to me I get a lot of the lemongrass with a little bit of lavender and citrus, kind of. So yeah, apparently there's a whole big story on why it's called Avobath. Something, I don't know how true this is, something about they had avocado in their first bath bomb, and this was the fragrance. They called it Avobath. I don't know. Like I said, don't know how true it is. Saw it somewhere online. Doesn't really matter. Point is, that's the fragrance I'm going to use. It's a really, really bright, clean. If you know what lemongrass smells like, it's very, very heavy lemongrass. But like I said, I think it's a very nice, bright, clean fragrance. To me, it is a very springtime fragrance with those citrusy notes. And so that's what I'm using for this, because, you know, avocado and Avobath, and just, yeah, made sense to me. And I decided to try, this is my first time ever doing like, okay, that's not entirely true, that's somewhat of a lie. I've done apple puree in a batch of hot process soap before, but that is it. And so this is my first time using puree in like a cold process batch. So anyways, split these off. Actually, I'm just gonna add my fragrance in here first. No idea how this is gonna act, hopefully it acts fine. I gotta be honest, I am awful about checking that first. Though really, while I love Aztec, they don't always have the best notes on the fragrances on how they behave. Also, I don't think there's any vanilla in it, honestly, but I didn't look. So, let's hope there's not. Oops, there's my first spill. I'm just eyeballing, I have no specific, doesn't matter. They're just getting divided up. I'm gonna do 3 layers of colors, really simple, really straightforward, just layer, 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 and that'll be it. I'm gonna put some glitter on top and call it a day. Really simple, but really clean, beautiful smelling soap. Let's get this one mixed in. This is the yellow pigment. I don't know why exactly I went with the yellow oxide pigment powder, besides the fact that like when I laid this with the other greens, it just looked good. Plus then now as I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, good excuse is it's lemongrass. So yellowy greens, and just, yeah, it's good, it'll work. Does it have to make perfect sense? Absolutely not. So then this one over here is my evergreen green, I think it's called. I don't know. So I'm just going for 2 different shades of green. Kind of go for avocado-y colors, which I'm really liking this. I used a very, very small amount because I didn't want super dark. I might add a little more though after I see how this olive green looks. I don't want them to be too similar. I do want rather distinctly different colored layers. I've never used this olive martini before, but I like the color in the bag, and hopefully it creates just as nice a color in this soap. So I'm gonna get these blended up and we will come back and pour. I did go ahead and stick blend them a little more because I'm okay with them being at a fairly thick trace, because we're just gonna pop them in there, texture, move on to the next layer. So I'm good with them being pretty thick. This way I'm not waiting forever in between layers, because that is not my strong suit. I am notorious for like not being able to, that's why I try not to do too many layers or anything, because I know I'm not good at waiting between layers. So those are our 3 colors. I'm really liking them. I think there is some good distinction between them, but I think they work well. I'm liking the colors. So, like I said, I'm just going to, I think I'm going to start with my yellow. We'll move on to the martini, and then the top with that evergreen. I keep wanting to call it forest green, it's evergreen. Just kind of, I don't know, I guess because it looks like that martini one is kind of yellowy green. So we go from yellow to yellowy green to green. That's my thought process, I guess. So, like I said, I've been eating avocado toast for lunch like every day. We bought a bunch of, goodness, what are they called? English muffins, because the kids wanted to make like little homemade English muffin pizzas. And then we had some extras, and I was like, well, what should I do? And My favorite little cafe here in town, called Uptown, has the most delicious avocado toast. And I would eat it every day if I could just, you know, throw money at them like that. But I can't. Also, right now, you know, it's crazy and you can't really go anywhere. So I was like, I'm gonna try and make my own avocado toast. So, give this a little shakedown, sorry. So I did. I got avocados and tomatoes and onions, and I do hot sauce and a little salt and pepper. They do sriracha, but I don't have that in the house. I have hot sauce, so I did hot sauce. And they usually use red onions. I have just regular white onions, but you know, we're making do. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was delicious, so much so that I've had it for lunch for like the last, today was maybe day 3. Like I said, I could eat it all the time. It's just so good. My husband thinks I am disgusting. He hates avocados. He thinks they are gross. He will not touch guacamole. He will not touch anything to do with avocados. I love guacamole. I love avocados. I love them. I think I get that from my mom. She loves avocados a lot. So we'll get this martini green in here. Get the evergreen on. Texture the top, give it a little glitter, and that's gonna pretty much be it for this one. Like I said, it's gonna be very straightforward, very simple, just a really fun, fresh, bright smelling soap. The kids are outside. I went back and forth trying to decide how I was going to want to do this top, like if I should save one of the colors, and so I have that green and then take like the yellow and do the spoon stripes across, but I decided to just leave it as 3 distinct layers, I guess, considering that's what I did. I obviously did not save any of it, so just trying to, I don't know, do some kind of something. These little layers aren't, I'm not wanting super flat, straight layers. So just trying to, well, for some reason my camera decided to just turn itself off as I poured that entire top layer. But there it is. I put some iridescent super sparkle glitter from Crafter's Choice on there as well. And sorry you guys didn't get to see the pour of it, but I will bring you back in hopefully about 24 hours when I cut it so you can see the inside. It is just under 24 hours, and this thing came out beautifully, and it is time to cut it. So I still don't know why my camera cut out yesterday, honestly. I'm now really nervous to be doing this. I made sure, like, it's not that there wasn't room to record, like I had plenty of recording time. Look at those colors. I like those. Those are nice.
Whoa, those is nice.
Yes, thank you. My kids are joining in on watching this. But yeah, it's like I went and checked. I had plenty of recording time, so I have no idea why it didn't record, and I am sorry you missed that top layer, but there it is. That is the avocado. So I also forgot to mention yesterday that in addition to the avocado puree, I put a little bit of avocado oil in with my normal oils. So just all the avocado-y goodness in this bar. It smells fantastic. It is nice and bright and crisp. and beautiful smelling.
Can I smell it?
Yes, you can in just a minute, bud.
Mommy.
What, sweetheart?
Why? There's so much soap and I don't like so much soap. I'm gonna take so much.
It'll be okay.
That's hot.
Bless you. Yes.
Oh, and that can burn somebody.
That's what. So yeah. So obviously you can hear my kids. I'm not sure if you can hear the chicks in the background. Of course, my refrigerator starts to run right as I start to record. Just my luck. So I'm not sure if you can hear over that. I was talking about them yesterday, but you know, apparently my camera quit on me. And yeah, so we got chicks about a week ago now. We got 6 of them. So that is one of our products. We have many products going on right now. Actually, after I made this soap yesterday, I went and we planted all of our berry bushes. What is going on with my string? I'm having some issues here with my wire. I swear one of these days I will make a video that doesn't have a million issues. This is apparently not that one. So, ooh, thankfully this time it is not my soap that had the issue, just everything else. But yeah, so we went and planted our berry bushes yesterday after I finished filming this. And then we've got our garden going. Well, I've got all the little plants started.
So, when we watched the America's Golf film today with
You watched the Magic School Bus?
yep, with the they do show after we was planted the garden.
Yep, we watched the Magic School Bus to learn about our plants. So we've got all our little plants started.
And then we watched something.
So we've got our plants started. Yeah, we're about to build a chicken coop. So we got all kinds of stuff. Anyways, that is my avocado soap. Thank you guys for sticking around through. These will be available. Goodness, I can't actually remember what I've decided. But I will put it on the next screen. Thank you guys, and I will see you again next time.